Saudi Arabia to invest $100 billion in India. Saudi Arabia is eyeing long-term partnerships with New Delhi in key sectors such as oil, gas and mining. The envoy said investing in India's value chain from oil supply, marketing, refining to petrochemicals and lubricants is a key part of Aramco's global downstream strategy. New Delhi, Saudi Arabia, the world's biggest oil exporter, is looking at investing $100 billion in India in areas of petrochemicals, infrastructure and mining among others, considering the country's growth potential. Saudi Ambassador Dr. Saad bin Mohammed Al Sutih has said India is an attractive investment destination for Saudi Arabia and it is eyeing long-term partnerships with New Delhi in key sectors such as oil, gas and mining. Saudi Arabia is looking at making investments in India potentially worth $100 billion in the areas of energy, refining, petrochemicals, infrastructure, agriculture, minerals and mining, Al Sutih told PTI in an interview. He said Saudi Arabia's biggest oil giant Aramco's proposed partnership with Reliance Industries Limited reflected the strategic nature of the growing energy ties between the two countries. The envoy said investing in India's value chain from oil supply, marketing, refining to petrochemicals and lubricants is a key part of Aramco's global downstream strategy. In this backdrop, Saudi Aramco's proposed investments in India's energy sector such as the $44 billion West Coast refinery and petrochemical project in Maharashtra and long-term partnership with Reliance represent strategic milestones in our bilateral relationship, he said. The envoy said the Vision 2030 of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman will also result in significant expansion of trade and business between India and Saudi Arabia in diverse sectors. Under Vision 2030, Saudi Arabia plans to diversify the Saudi economy while reducing its economic dependence on petroleum products. Saudi Arabia is a key pillar of India's energy security, being a source of 17% or more of crude oil and 32% of LPG requirements of India. The envoy said more than 40 opportunities for joint collaboration and investments across various sectors have been identified between India and Saudi Arabia in 2019, adding the current bilateral trade of $34 billion will undoubtedly continue to increase. There is huge untapped potential available in merchandise trade, particularly in non-oil trade, and we are enhancing cooperation in economic, commercial, investment, cultural and technological fields, the envoy said. Asked about Saudi Arabia's plan to issue initial public offering of Aramco's stock, being seen as world's largest IPO, he said it will open up the company to the wider world. On future energy ties with India, he said the bilateral energy ties have grown beyond the supply of crude oil, refined products and LPG to a more comprehensive partnership that focuses on investments and joint ventures in petrochemical complexes and cooperation in exploration.